tryna take my throne. They couldn't build their own. They can't believe my growth. They see the change, the tone.
Hello, welcome back to my channel where we discuss popular mainstream music. We are here today to discuss Beyoncé going country, okay, and the politics and all of it. Okay, Beyoncé going country has been pretty much causing a lot of controversy. Positive controversy, negative controversy, conversations, and all of it, okay? And we need to look into why and what does this all mean. No, Beyoncé actually released two new singles, two new country songs. This was right after the Super Bowl, where she did a big commercial promoting her new era and everything. And the two new songs is Texas Hold Down and 16 Carriages. Okay, and she released that like February 11th. All right, and so of course this made a huge big deal because of the politics of it all. People are wondering, okay, is this a cash grab thing? Is she being too dominant, trying to dominate everything? Is she really country? All these questions, all of these things that's coming up, and this is why it's becoming such an issue, because people think that Beyoncé is just doing too much, basically. One of the first things was the radio controversy, which one of the country stations actually didn't want to play Beyoncé's music, and her fans actually pretty much like pressured the station, like through complaints and submissions, pressured the station to play her music. Okay, so they finally did, and again, like for me, I feel like, and their reasoning for not playing is because Beyonce's not a traditional country artist, so it doesn't make sense to play her music. Which, I mean, that makes sense if we're talking about like her music that isn't country. But I feel like it was for the new country songs, 16 Carriages and Texas Hold Down. So anyway, eventually the radio station started playing the music, but that even pissed off some type of people, because people were saying, oh my god, look at her fans now forcing in this country. This is energy of like she's forcing herself into country. And then this also brings in the argument of, well, black culture, because then you have people who claim that, well, black people created country. And this is also Black History Month. So it's like all of these things going on. The first thing I want to get into is this country music or not? That is mainly important, because at the end of the day, we can argue whether this person can sing this, whether this person can sing that, whether this person or this, that. We will know based on the music. And 16 Carriages and Texas Hold Down is definitely a country song. Definitely has country. It definitely is country. I would even consider it country pop. I consider it pretty strictly country. So it is a country song. People have been trying to argue it a little bit, but it's clear that it is a country song. And because of that, that's why the radio station ended up playing her songs. And I think what the radio station was referring to was playing Beyonce music in general, which they weren't going to do. But I think definitely Beyonce definitely checks the list of these songs actually being country. Because before we even argue about all the other politics, we need to even understand, is this even a country song to begin with? So can people take her seriously? And I think they should, because this definitely is a country song. I actually prefer country pop. I don't know, I like a lot of the country songs I've been hearing on the charts that have a kind of a pop vibe to it. Those have been good for me. That's kind of like where I do it, but I don't think they're bad songs. One thing to have country music, but the other question would be, is the audience going to accept it? Is the audience going to accept Beyonce doing country music? Okay, because you can make it all you want, and there are other black country artists, but they are not as big as recognized. So another question is the country audience going to be accepting of Beyonce doing country? That's only to find out. So far, we've had arguments of people feeling like she shouldn't be, but there's also been a lot of people defending her, you know, even in the country space, like this is definitely country music. So we will only have to see. Another major question is Beyonce capitalizing off of country? Meaning, is this really genuine, or is just another way for her to win awards, or to own an industry, or to make a lot of money off of what's really popular right now, which is country? And that's another question, people. And the reason why that is important is because if people don't feel like it's genuine, that might affect the way people receive it. That might affect the way people support Beyonce when it comes to going to country. And I think one of the last points to bring up is the fact that a lot of people have been bringing up that country was created by black people, or it's been majorly influenced by black people, and this is a part of black culture. Now, this is, Black History Month. So it's great to bring out this type of music that black people have done and have been a part of. And to bring it at this time is great because now we're celebrating our contributions. Okay, so there's that argument, well, she's doing our music, But my only thing is that absolutely I believe that black people have been in every single genre of music, but let's be honest, we don't necessarily uplift country music. We're not the biggest supporters of it. Okay, let's just call it a buck. Oh, regardless of whether we've done this a long time ago, it's besides the point. You have to look at the culture. These are the group of people who do this type of music, so this is kind of our representation of the culture. It's not saying that country is for white people, but what I'm saying, it's popular with white people. Okay? It's popular with them, and they've been occupying it, and it doesn't seem like we do. I'm just saying, because if we did, I feel like we would have had it the same way we have R&B and hip hop. It's our music, our people do it, so it's so much easier to own. We own it. But when we don't listen and support a genre, for me, I understand it's great. I think there's two sides of it. I think it's great that Beyonce's introducing this music that we do have contributions to, and it's great for black culture to understand all the things we've done. But I also feel like we also need to understand that commercially really been absent in this genre. And if we want to make this point that we are a country, we need to support our people that do it, and not just the popular artists, but like our country artists who are genuine to this. That'll show how genuine we are about it as well too, instead of just making the point of, oh, we've made it, but we don't even support it or play the music. So definitely a lot of points to deal with Beyonce and the politics. Is this country music? Definitely think it's country music. Future will tell us if this is genuine or if this is just a commercial move. And I think it's both. I think we could do both at the same time. I think, Beyonce is from the South. She's from Texas, so it's genuine to her, especially with her style of singing. But then it's also a commercial move because when's not the best time to do it than now? And she's built her way up to this point. So it could be both, and I don't think it's evil any way. But yes, that is the politics that come with Beyonce going into country. And what are your thoughts about Beyonce going country and all the politics that come with it? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Check out my music too. Okay, I really appreciate that. And I'll check you guys out on the next video.